Bam 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 bam. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na da 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 da. Bam 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 bam. Ba da 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 da. Ha 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 ha. Hello? How we doing, everybody? Sorry, we're running a little late today, but was just a little technical issue, and hopefully it won't bother us again throughout the duration of the stream. Better to take care of it right off the bat, huh? Okay. How we sounding? How's the stream running? And how are you guys doing? Most importantly. Because we're running a little late, I'm getting set up real quick. Strapping in my microphone and getting all my monitors set up. And then we're gonna play with some dinosaurs tonight. You guys excited? I'm excited. In particular for the Velociraptor. I mean, I'm excited for Godzilla as well, but the Velociraptor has had me intrigued for quite some time. Nanmu Studios, chat. Particular company that specializes in third-party Jurassic Park figures. I think that's a good way to put it. Oh, man. They got a T-Rex coming out that looks amazing. That's going to sell out in 1 second as soon as the pre-order hits. And if I hear any of you mention the Hammond Collection Spinosaurus tonight, I swear I will eat your... Hey, my name is Javi, and welcome to a Just Playing stream, where tonight we are going to be playing with the Hiya Toys Godzilla 1991 from Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, and a newcomer here, Nanmu Studio VELOCIRAPTOR, and this is specifically the Shadow Blade coloring. So they had two colors. It was the one based on Jurassic Park Part 1, and then they had a Tiger Raptor that was based on The Lost World. I didn't get that one, and it's sold out. I think this one's sold out already too, but this figure's not. So if you're interested in any of these figures, if you're interested in any Nanmu Studio figures, you can find them. Link in the description at the Big Bad Toy Store. Now, if you've never been to one of these streams before, it's simple. We're just gonna be playing with these two figures while you guys in the chat here go ahead and comment away, ask me anything. I'll do my best to interact with you. However, if you need me to see something, highly recommend that you donate. Where's my donation window? What the hell? All right, give me a second. let me bring out the donation window. There you go. So if you want to guarantee that I see your comment or question, leave them in the donations. And not only that, it'll be helping out the channel. So thank you very much in advance. All right, without further ado, let me drink some goddamn water and we're gonna get this started here. How we doing, chat? You know, I see some people mentioning this, something called the Hammond Collection Spinosaurus. I've never heard of it. All right. Let's get the camera set up here. There you go. Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. In my scramble to get the stream properly working, I forgot to ask a very important question to you guys. So let me do that real quick. Vote away, chat. I just posted a poll. What figure are we gonna open up and play with first? I should have put that before we started. So, oh damn, it's close. It's 50-50, but Oh my god. I could see the results shift in real time. This is a heated debate right here. Let's go. Who will win? Who will know? And how long do I want to give you guys to vote? This is crazy. I've never seen a vote this intense before. Also, how many people are watching right now? Just gotta check. Alright. As long as it's over 69, as long as it's at least 69, I'm happy. Thank you very much, all you 140 people, for joining us tonight. So while we wait for the poll results to come in, I do want to mention, if you have a Twitter account, I highly recommend that you follow me on Twitter. Interesting things are going on that website, for me at least. And I only say people who have a Twitter already because I would not wish you to make a Twitter account in the first place. But I'm just saying, I'm having a bit of a amazing digital pop-off right now on my Twitter, is all I'm saying. Got a lot of new followers, a lot of people that I respect, and I just gotta say thank you. If you are, what was I gonna say? Hold on, I had a dementia moment. Thank you very, oh my god, I forgot to turn on my TTS. Excuse me. Let me do that real quick. Well, yes, what I was going to say is that thank you very much for your support on Twitter, the new followers, all the interactions due to the Digital Circus episode. I appreciate you. And if you are coming from Twitter by any chance, please enjoy your time here. We are professional action figure players. All right, let me turn on my TTS bot. I turned it off for the guest stream that I had last Friday. Shout out to anybody who was here, by the way. I thought we had a good time. Give me a second. You know, this is great. This is good because it gives you more time to vote, and it's still pretty damn close. Goji is winning, though. Godzilla is winning, as he usually does. And hey, I'm okay with any result. This isn't one of the cases where I'm annoyed by any choice that you guys make. I want to look at both of them. Keep on voting while I get my TTS bot turned on. Come on, Sally. Wakey, wakey, Sally. Come on now. I think it should be turned on now. Is someone willing to... Hold on. Is someone willing to test it out if the TTS bot is turned on? Alright. I'm just gonna say it's turned on, and I'm about to end the poll in a bit. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Okay, chat. 3, 2, 1. That's a wrap. The results are in. There you go. Godzilla has won.
But Debbie, Godzilla's not a dinosaur.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. This version of Godzilla is specifically a dinosaur. Have you seen the freaking movie? I have. Because I'm not a fake fan, dude. Alright. We're gonna take a look at the clever girl later. But for now, let's get the classic Heisei era Godzilla opened up by Hiya Toys. I hope that it's as good as their Ghidorah. There's the TTS bot. Thank you very much.
Godzilla, but due to international copyright laws, it's not.
TL Gami, I really do appreciate that testing of Sally. TTS bot has successfully been turned back on. And to make up for this $5 donation that we just got, Chaos Tales, thank you very much for $5. Evening Jobby, hope you're in good health today. Questionable. Have you ever thought of inviting Wiz? Thank you very much. Stay tuned. Let's see. Like you did with Gooseworks and Shocks like the last time. I don't want to sound mean, but who is that? More details, please. Thirsty for Chicken, thank you for the membership here. Testing. Hey, thanks again for my new position. It was wild to hear you telling Gooseworks about me on stream, but let's open some dinos. All right, thank you very much, Thirsty. You're the GOAT. God damn it. Love you. All right. Everyone, give a thumbs up or a coom hand for Thirsty for Chickens.
Into the long grass.
There you go. Give a thumbs up or a coom hand for Thirsty for his new mod position. Thank you very much. All right. Also, JRexZilla with that quote from the Lost World. It's been a while since I've seen that movie. I gotta rewatch it for the sake of completion, because I did actually watch Jurassic Park very recently. The first one. Oh my god. It is so good. You know what? Let's save the Jurassic Park talk for when we talk about the Velociraptor. Thank you very much.
Just tuned in before the unboxings finally. Anyway, I have a big question. If you could shoot any liquid individually from your 5 fingers, edible or inedible, what would they be?
Mountain Dew. Thank you. Baja Blast in particular. Oh, actually, let me get my box cutter here. Alright, so just in case you missed my King Ghidorah stream, Hiya Toys King Ghidorah 1991, I've got some high hopes for this guy, because that figure, which actually, the box of it is right there. I'll open this up for size comparisons. That figure was amazing. And I hope that Hiya Toys has continued to cook with their Heisei Godzilla here, because if they do, I am going to recommend this to certain people. And of course, I'll be recommending it to you if it's good. I have a good feeling, though. A lot of people were saying that this is basically the... You know, it's Hiya Toys continues their winning streak, apparently. So far, so good. Looks great. Feels good. Passes the vibe check. Everything feels very solid here. And we have some alternate hands. However, chat... Whoop. There we go. Our alternate hands. We do have this mysterious extra piece here. What is that? Did this thing come with a free serving of crack? JRexZilla says, so weird to hear the transformation music. Yeah, it's part of my normal playlist, so it will pop up from time to time, even if we're not transforming anything. We won't be transforming anything tonight. Not a Transformer stream. Oh! Okay. So this is that incredible customer feedback that I've been hearing so much about from Hiya Toys chat. Look at what we have here. An alternate head. Thank you.
Wiz Tales super chatted $5. Wiz,
thank you very much.
He's ghostly on Digital Circus. Goose and Shucks mentioned him your last stream. He's on Twitter and Blue Sky. Goose likes to
that's right.
bully Wiz.
The guy who's funny to bully. Sorry, I'm just really bad with names, but I am not that. But I am pretty good with particular situations. I remember now that Goose and Shocks were telling me about Wiz. Poor Wiz. Well, I'd have to talk with him. See how we get along. Because I don't know, I'm not a good bully, so I don't know how entertaining it would be for someone who is pathetically trying to bully somebody else. I don't consider myself a good bully. Anyway, let's see here. Ooh. So I believe, chat... Okay, let me reposition my camera. There we go. I believe that due to customer feedback, some people were complaining about the head sculpt based on the promotional images. And yeah, you know, the default head that is attached here, it doesn't look the worst, but it's certainly not the best, especially from the side. And you could see, god damn it, this guy is taking up all the focus. Get out of here, dude. You can see that the sculpting here is, or the painting and sculpting on the head, it's not the greatest, not the most movie accurate. Doesn't really say Godzilla to me. But this alternate head sculpt definitely is a marked improvement. So big shout out to Hiya Toys for listening to customer feedback and just giving you the alternate updated head right out the box, because what they could have done was held this guy back for more time, delayed the production, and then, you know what, actually? The worst thing that they could have done was release this guy with no alternate head, and then released an updated version with the alternate head for an extra $60. But they didn't do that. They could have easily done a special color version, Godzilla, Hiya Toys Heisei Godzilla 2.0. They could have easily done that. But instead, they gave you the update right out of the box. One-time purchase. Great stuff. I mean, they're still doing a Heat Ray edition, but whatever. That's different, I guess. Also, yeah. Link in the description once again. And the price here, not too bad. $51. When you compare that to something from Bandai, that's incredible. And let's hold off our praise for the figure. We gotta get deeper into it. But I think the first thing that I want to do, let's change out the head. Because Hiya Toys, I think I agree with you here. This head sculpt that you've included by default isn't the best. So let's fix that immediately. There we go. Pops off pretty easily. Tongue on, but everybody here chatting away. Alright, and I could have sworn I saw Shocks earlier. How we doing? How we doing, everybody? Anyway. Oh, something random that I should really update you guys on. For anybody subscribed to the main channel, I know I've been updating the second channel more often, but let me tell you right now, some good news for you. The main channel will be updated very soon. This week, in fact. That Lego Soundwave review. Working on it currently. Ooh, goddamn, that looks so much better. Oh, yeah. Get out of here. All right. Yeah, we're cooking with gas now. Anyway, Lego Soundwave review on Saturday. Working on it deep into the edit. Can't wait for you guys to see it. But for now, let's enjoy us some Godzilla. So here we have the completed figure right out the box. Thank you very much. And right away, I gotta say, this looks really, really good. Take a closer look at that detail here. That head sculpt is a marked improvement. I could even compare it to the shirt that I'm wearing. Let's open that mouth. Oh. Oh, beautiful. Shirt comparison. I think that looks pretty accurate, huh?
Sam J tipped $5.
Thank you.
Hi again. No spoilers, but the articulation is god tier. I've been having so much fun with my copy.
I get a feel for that already just by holding the figure. Really solid joints, and it's one of those situations where the joints feel so smooth and solid and fluid. This guy is just waiting, asking to be posed up. We'll get into it later. I want to take more of a look at the details here, which are great. Although there's not... Yeah, I mean... It's nothing fancy, right? This looks, the color here is maybe a bit flat. There's not a lot of shading, paint washes, highlights, and all that. But I don't know. It doesn't look bad to me. The sculpting itself, the detailing itself is great. And actually, the paint on the spines is looking really, really good. Yeah, I think it's just... It's a matter of what's kind of stun locking me right now is a matter of trying to find something to critique, but I don't really have any. I think it looks good. It looks really good. And do my eyes deceive me, or is that sculpted in wrinkles from the suit? Right? Am I crazy for thinking that? Ooh, and it's a little rubbery too, kind of gives you that feel. Yeah. The iconic thunder thighs, of course. Yeah, I gotta tell you, just by
Swivel here.
messing with the joints very little, I can already tell that the feel of this figure really, really nice. This feels really satisfying to play with, to pose already. Ooh. And nothing seems to be popping off unintentionally. And that is definitely something that is important to me because of SH Monster Arts. The SH Monster Arts equivalent of this design always has something wrong with it. You know, big shout out to anybody who has seen my Heisei Godzilla reviews from a long time ago, from before I watched the movies. So now I have more of a connection with this guy because I've seen the movies at this point. But back in the day, those reviews showcased that the SH Monster Arts figures always had something that would pop off, not snap in correctly. I don't feel any of that here. And in addition to that, it looks great. I don't have anything to complain about to really point out about the painting.
Yo,
and the sculpting is great.
Haven't caught a
Thank
stream
you.
in a minute. Figure looks great, still waiting for mine to finally ship. Please, Hiya, I've been waiting since April.
Oh man. Well, I hope you get yours soon, because so far I'm having a good time. And yeah, that is definitely some sculpted in wrinkles from the suit. You get some on the arms as well. Ooh, look at the feet. Really detailed claws here. Beautiful stuff. Yeah. Yeah. If you hadn't noticed, these streams are always, or the majority of the time, 99% of the time, are my first impressions of a figure. Which is the case for this stream. This is the first time that I'm ever laying eyes, putting my hands on this guy. So I'm developing my opinion in real time. I'm just taking it all in here. And I gotta say, whatever concerns that I have about a basic paint job, not really a big deal, because this is on par with something you're gonna get from SH Monster Arts for $30 more. Or at this point, probably more than that. I don't know. Does anybody have an idea of how much the SH Monster Arts equivalent of this guy would cost nowadays? Because I know back then it was around $80. Maybe I'm misremembering, but chat could correct me on that. Yeah, I would say that the painting and sculpting here is on par with something like SH Monster Arts. Pretty movie accurate too, if I remember correctly. $240 aftermarket, $250. I think a specific question. They're releasing a Burning Godzilla figure, aren't they? They're re-releasing their Burning Godzilla mold, which I did review. How much is that costing? Just pre-ordered yours? Yeah, how much does that cost? Because however much it costs, this guy is $51. It's pretty crazy. Okay, yeah. Take a closer look at the eyes here. Ooh. Damn. That detail on the mouth. I guess there's a part of me that wishes his mouth would open up wider, but that is good enough. And then apparently there's a posable tongue. I'll have to get out my part separator for that. Yeah, this is a beautiful head sculpt. Beautiful head sculpt. Very expressive. Yeah, the eyes are super clean like they were on the King Ghidorah counterpart. God damn. God damn.
Swivel here.
Just based on looks alone, thank you very much, stay tuned. Just based on the look of the figure alone, I could already recommend this figure over, you know, its more expensive counterparts. This looks really good. But you know what? I think I'm stalling a little bit. Let's get right into the articulation and the feel of the figure. I mean, I've been handling this guy the whole time. The joints feel really nice. Everything is solid. Nothing is floppy. Nothing feels like it's gonna pop apart. For instance, this guy here I got in the back, which is a beautiful figure. I love this thing. Actually, here's a little bit of a trivia question for the chat. What particular version of Godzilla is this figure? Does anyone know? Does anyone remember? What is it? Let me know right now.
Swivel here.
And yeah, this guy is good. This guy is really, really good. I love this thing. One of the best Godzilla figures for sure. However, it just has like these little issues that a lot of these Bandai figures have. For instance, annoying. Really annoying. And it looked like I tried there to pull it off, but I didn't. You just... Look at that. Look at that. Super easy to pop off. Not really meant for playing with, even though it was marketed as being something to be played with. Yes! Exactly. The chat... yeah. Ano Hitori, you are correct. Although I wasn't expecting that acronym to be on the stream, but you're right. That it is true. That is a correct acronym. The Kyoku
Here.
89 Godzilla. It's a beautiful figure. This one has lights and sounds. But yeah. Like, you can just look at these guys side by side. I mean, despite this guy being bigger, you could already see that the detailing, the painting, and the sculpting on here is pretty much on par. Even, you know, some people might point out, oh, but the spines, look at how the spines, the contrast between spine and skin is a little sharp, which I would agree with, right? However, you look at this over $200 figure, it has the same problem. So it just seems like, you know, it doesn't really excuse the fact that the spines are like this, but it's a lot more tolerable when this guy costs $51 and this guy costs over $200.
But Debbie, this guy has lights and sounds.
Excuse me, voices in my head. Shut up. That's true, but that's really the only major difference that this guy has between this guy. Other than that, they are very similar figures. Bigger with lights and sounds, but articulation-wise, a little worse. The feel of the figure, a little worse. Just, yeah. Yeah, this might not be the fairest comparison, but we'll bring out a more fair comparison later. I pulled it out of my storage just for this purpose, but I just wanted to give you guys an idea about the type of quality that we're dealing with for just $51. Very close in quality. The price is not close at all, but the quality is very close. That's the main point that I want to get across. Not that it's directly comparable, just that this figure does not get absolutely mogged by a figure that cost over $200. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful figure. Anyway. Solidity. Posability. Give it a slight roast. Although, it didn't really need it. I just want to do this for extra insurance that I'm not gonna overwork any joints. Just to make it a little more pliable, you know? And I blew the alternate hands away. We'll switch those out in a bit. Okay. So right out the gate here. Look at that.
Just so you know, the tail is so soiled and well articulated you can stand Goji up with just his tail. There was a lot of photos of people doing it on Twitter.
We gotta try that. We've gotta try that. Thank you very much for that donation and that idea. That pose idea. But look at how far this guy can look up. Oh, so cute. Whoa. Oh my god. Zilla. Oh. Oh. The original suit wasn't even this articulated, but who cares? The fact that the figure version is... Oh, man. Oh, that's lovely. Look how natural it looks, too. God damn. I'm glad that Hiya Toys saved their articulation love for the Toho stuff, because when you compare this guy with even Hiya Toys Godzilla vs. Kong Godzilla here, the one that I use for my size comparisons, look at how absolutely destroyed this guy gets in terms of articulation. This is the extent of the head movement here. Look at that. Look at that. Whoa. Whoa! God, they marked improvement here. Holy shit. Oh man, this makes their Godzilla Evolved a little disappointing. Because the Hiya Toys Godzilla Evolved is a lot more similar to this. Just that, let me see if I could pop this open just for your reference here. Whoa. Look at this! So this is Hiya Toys' old head construction. This is how their Godzilla heads were engineered before. Just not that much. Just one long ball joint, or one long dumbbell ball joint, and 2 points of articulation. So, as you can imagine, not too much. Very limited, but they went back to the drawing board with Toho Godzilla here. That is not the case. So, one ball joint right here, and then another ball joint, and then another ball joint. So I think, yeah, three ball joints just in the neck, and every ball joint can be. And it feels really nice, chat. Like, doesn't feel floppy at all. Holds its position. Oh, man. This is just the head. This is just the head, and I'm glazing it like crazy. It deserves it, dude. It deserves the glazing that I'm giving it. My goodness.
Tipped $5.
Thank you.
But Jobby, legendary Godzilla is so fat, of course he isn't gonna get any posability.
Nah, dude. Monsterverse Godzilla is even thicker, so it's no excuse. Or, sorry, Heisei Godzilla is even thicker, so it's no excuse. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm assuming that their future Monsterverse Godzillas are gonna have this updated neck construction, which they should. Just beautiful stuff. Hiya Toys. Absolutely topping themselves with every release, and that's all thanks to a real ear for customer feedback. Gotta give it up to them. Alright, let's get to the rest of the figure here, before I get caught up in the head. But can you really blame me? Oh, man. Got the shoulders here. Full rotation. Moves out horizontally. We got elbows. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. What the hell? I think it's all... Yeah, I think it's just all ball joints. But there's so many ball joints here. Just in one arm. Just makes it feel really, really natural to move around. You can see how deep the bend at the elbow goes. How far it can outstretch. Can it outstretch it a little farther? Well, that's about as far. And that shoulder joint, full 360. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. How about that waist? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Doesn't feel very loose. It just feels nice and fluid. And this waist part here is a more flexible material, so it doesn't get in the way of the articulation. So, pretty good crunch. And a slight arch in the back. And that side to side, every ball joint can be. Oh yeah. Oh, you could even get a full 360 if you really wanted to. If you wanted to do that, you can. And nothing feels like it's gonna pop off. At least not yet. These are my first impressions after all. But I doubt that anything will pop off. Then we got the leg articulation here. Even with his fat freaking thighs, get a full 360 rotation. Full on ball joint here. Can fake a thigh swivel. And how good's that spread? Not bad. Not bad. Damn. Yeah, pretty freaking good for Godzilla. And the knees seem to also be ball joints. Just ball joints on top of ball joints on top of ball joints. Which is a great choice. And it is very similar to an SH Monster Arts figure. I know. Every time I play with one of these Hiya Toys Godzilla figures, maybe it'll get a little bit annoying that I have to bring up SH Monster Arts, but how could I not? It's a direct comparison there. Hyper-articulated Godzilla figures. Essentially, right now, as of right now, Hiya Toys is doing what Band don't. That sucks. Cut that out. I'm not gonna use that in the full review. What I'm saying, Hiya Toys is doing what Bandai does, but at a cheaper price, and just it feels better. This definitely feels better to play with, for sure. Very deep bend. Every ball joint doesn't have a calf swivel. Oh, hold on, chat. Hold on. Does the glazing end? Calf don't swivel. 0 out of 10. It doesn't matter. Calf doesn't swivel in real life. Yeah, all we need is that deep old bend at the knee. That's perfectly fine, more than fine. And look at this pretty damn good pivot. Pretty damn good pivot. So you can get some cool poses out of this guy, I assume. Yeah, we'll get into that more. But let's take a look at the tail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Jesus, even this little tip, even the little chode is its own segment. Holy crap. Dude, the one thing that I kept saying that SH Monster Arts has over Hiya Toys, which is their tails. I think they just lost that too. Hiya Toys can do it just as well. Look at this. and it's solid. It keeps its position. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's real. Holy shit. It's real. What the fuck? Oh. Whoa. That right there is a testament to how solidly constructed that tail is and how posable it is too. Can hold up the weight of the entire figure. What the fuck? What the hell? Oh my god. Oh my god. Tiogami. That's a good pull right there. He can do the slide kick. Holy shit. Yeah, let's try that. I mean, it's just this, right? Hold on. Come on. It might be more challenging to do, but should be possible. Oh, wait a minute. What the fuck? Ah, I almost had it. I think it's possible. Yeah, it's just figuring out the balance. But I think it's totally possible. Oh, fuck. I feel... Ah, goddammit. Come on. Almost. But just the fact that he can do this, that is pretty nuts. Dude. Holy shit. This is just based on the articulation. Just everything is contributing to this being one of the best Godzilla figures ever.
Really
Thank you.
Test the tail, make it go full chameleon. Ghidorah can do it too.
Full chameleon. Oh my god. That's incredible. Hi. Yeah, okay. Full chameleon. Just roll it up. Dude, and just holy shit. Holy shit. Ugh. How? Just how did they manage? God, whatever they're doing at Hiya Toys, keep it going. This is like insane ball joint quality. And I'm being fairly rough with it too. I'm not like going full caveman, but I'm not being gentle with it, is what I'm trying to say. And it does not feel like it's gonna break. It doesn't feel brittle. It's almost like this could... Oh, uh-oh. That little tip popped off. Although, I did just mention I wasn't being gentle, so if I were to be more gentle, that wouldn't have popped off. But just how this guy feels... This is like the Godzilla equivalent of Optus Pexus. Where it just feels so intuitive to get him into any pose. I mean, he's still not as articulated as Optus Pexus. Not many figures are. But the fact that I even bring that up at all should give you good indication of how fun this guy is to handle. Yeah, I'm so glad that they went hard on the articulation here. Who cares if he doesn't pull these poses off in the movie? The fact that the toy can do it just makes it that much more fun. Wow. That tail is a work of art, man. Beautiful. One of the best articulated tails. Holy shit. What do you guys think? Am I glazing this too much? Am I being hypnotized? Am I being unfairly hypnotized? Or is this as good as it looks? Yeah, I guess what I will say is be careful with that tiny tip. Other than that, the tail is very, very solid. Holy. Mr. Trololo in the chat says, Hiya Final Wars Goji is what I'm yearning for right now. Bruh. I'm sure they're working on it because they've already announced Monster X. Why wouldn't they do Final Wars Goji? Wow. Let's switch out his hands just to get an idea. Okay. They're like decently different. They're fine. Whoa. Alright. Gotta heat it up a little bit. Happiness is a true warm dino, exactly. Damn, man. Hiya Toys is on a roll here. Orga would go hard, edgy doggo. Orga would definitely go hard. Because they did announce a few versions of Godzilla 2000 already. There you go. So it's a slightly closed up hand. Difference is not too drastic, but the option is there. Might as well warm up the other one here. Hiya-Zilla would be a very cool figure, man. Come on. Yeah, I hope that their future figures do really, really good so that they can get the license to all of these kaiju. I would absolutely love that. Holy shit. Ah, there we go. So there you get his alternate hands. God damn. I think this guy might be out of a job. This could be my new favorite Godzilla figure. Well, besides the NECA 24-inch long Godzilla with roaring action, that'll always have a soft spot in my heart, you know, being the first video that I've ever done as Jobby the Hong. But this guy, when it comes to articulated Godzilla figures, this could be the top. And it's also one of the best Godzilla designs. I don't know about you, but the Heisei Godzilla is what I think about when I think Godzilla. It's not my personal favorite, that would still go to Shin Godzilla, but when it comes to like the standard of Godzilla designs, this is the one that comes to mind. And the fact that Hiya went so hard on their figure of this iconic Godzilla. What a time to be alive. This is a great time to be a Godzilla action figure collector. This is good stuff. I guess I do have the standard complaints about the lack of accessories, you know, no buildings, no atomic breath part, but they will be releasing a heat ray version, which of course I pre-ordered. Little annoying that they keep doing that, but it's fine. Or maybe I shouldn't be so okay with it. Has anyone seen the Nendoroid Shin Godzilla that's coming out? It looks really good, actually. I pre-ordered my copy already. And that figure has interchangeable spines with an atomic breath part. So I wonder, why can't these more proportionate figures do the same thing, rather than releasing a whole nother figure that is the heat ray version that includes a heat ray part? It is what it is, I suppose. But I'm just saying, Good Smile Company kind of proved that you could have alternate spines that you switch out for display purposes. But yes, at the end of the day, Ewan Malcolm in the chat? That sounds like a bootleg Ian Malcolm. It's more acceptable at $50. Yeah, it really does come down to that, right? I mean, even the Nendoroid Shin Godzilla that I've mentioned just now is a little more expensive than this guy. The fact that this guy is $50, $51 to be specific, $50.99. Whatever issues I have with the lack of accessories, with the basic paint job, it just doesn't really matter, because it still looks excellent, the painting and sculpting here, and that articulation and the feel of this guy, all of the joints, they feel nice. Nothing feels like it's gonna break. This feels like $100. It's $50, but it feels like $100. Hiya Toys, you got me by the balls. I might have said that a few times already, but you got me by the balls. This is insane. Now, before I move any deeper into the articulation, let's do some comparisons. I've already brought out the Kyoku Godzilla. His son, right? If I got my lore correct, this is Godzilla Jr. all grown up. We have Hiya Toys GVK Godzilla Heat Ray Edition, which, holy shit. Or actually, this is the King of the Monsters? No, this is the GVK. But anyway, yeah, this is just... Jesus Christ. There's a huge quality jump from this to this. Hiya Toys really top themselves here. We got Madoka. Thank you. Stay tuned. And of course, we got Optimus Prime. But in addition to that, chat, I do have two special guest figures here that I want to bring out for comparison's sake. We have a more direct reference point to roast Bandai with the SH Monster Arts Godzilla 89? Right? Well, the fully grown Godzilla Jr. This is, which is essentially the same design as the basic Heisei Godzilla. So let's open this up. Shout out to anybody who remembers this review from ages ago. Let's see how this holds up when you compare it to Hiya Toys. Now, can we get a price check? Can we get a price check, chat? How much is this guy? How much is the SH Monster Arts 89 Godzilla? Godzilla. Oh. I didn't do anything. do anything, dude. God damn it. Oh, hold on. Okay. Alright. Give it a chance. Give it a chance. Well, what am I talking about giving it a chance? I already gave it a chance when I reviewed it a long time ago. Okay. $150. Thank you. Goji in the chat. $150.
Godzilla 154 tipped $5. That figure is the birth fare. Retailed for $65. But the 91-day band I put out was $100 only a few years back.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much for that additional context. That would have been a more fair, even more fair comparison. But this is what the best that I have in terms of Heisei Godzilla rep. SH Monster Arts Heisei rep. So let's get this guy out of the way. And let's look at them side by side, father and son here. Well, I mean, first of all, Hiya Toys. Bigger. Yeah, this is still one of the better looking SH Monster Arts figures for sure. But yeah, I mean, it just... You already saw it right out the box. And then... This is... That is what I remember the most about this guy. And I'm pretty sure I made it a big deal out of it in this review. And then, to disprove the claim that it's just my copy, I had the same exact issue on the Evangelion repaint. Does anyone remember that review and that figure? Thank you very much.
It's so crazy how peak the Hiya Toho stuff has been. The articulation jump is actually insane.
Thank you. They just digivolved overnight. It's like night and day. It's almost like a different company is handling these guys now. Like, these two figures feel like they're from different companies. Crazy how the quality jump is. How crazy the quality jump is. Oh! Shocks. That's right. For the Eva Godzilla one, it was the opposite foot, but it's still, for some reason, it still had the same issue where the foot kept popping off. And it's so sad, bitterly nostalgic, that the problem persists. After all this time, to experience it once again, for the last time. Because god damn it, for my money, and my time, and my sanity, the Hiya Toys is the best Heisei Godzilla figure that I own now. Second, or a little better than even the Kokyoku. I understand the lights and sounds are so fucking cool, but as a playable figure, articulation-wise, this I cannot deny the Hiya Toys version. Price-wise as well, just insane. Insane quality jump. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Okay. All right. I'm putting this guy back. Now, the second figure that I wanted to bring out here for comparison purposes. Let me put this guy back together real quick and put him away. Probably sell him. All right. Okay, Mondo figures. What exactly are those? Did they do a Iron Giant? Was that them? I think I've seen those before. Oh. Yeah. Thirsty. I guess, yeah, at this point I would sell these. Hiya Toys is just continuing to prove themselves. I would say it's too early to call it, but they're already, they already have 3 excellent releases. And I've reviewed none of them. The Hiya Toys figures that I've reviewed so far have been the ones that are fine, you know? Like those figures, I keep saying that it's great because they're a better value than Bandai figures. They're cheaper. But we are in a new era of Hiya Toys where each of their new figures has been even better than Bandai stuff at a cheaper price. So what I'm trying to say is that even if the price difference weren't so dramatic, I would still recommend this over SH Monster Arts. Now, as I was saying, the second figure that I want to bring out for comparison's sake, come on. Come on. I put it back in its box because it was getting in the way of stuff, and I have not found a place to display him quite yet, but I do want to. This is the excellent Hiya Toys King Ghidorah that I played with not too long ago, and that I will be reviewing. I'm telling you, chat, as September approaches, I am feeling more and more of a Godzilla mood. Yeah, this guy's just as good as when I played with him for the first time. I love this thing. Best King Ghidorah figure, along with one of the best Godzilla figures. Yeah. Get everybody out the way. Come on, make room for the king. Holy shit. Just banger after banger. And hopefully more bangers to come. They look really good together. Let me look up some reference images so I can get them into poses here, and I'm sure they can pull it off. Godzilla versus King Ghidorah. Wow. Alright, let's see if I can do that. Oh, maybe not. Might be a bit too extreme for the figure to pull off, but I will try my best. Oh, goddamn. Kind of. And if you haven't seen my Just Playing stream for King Ghidorah here,
Godzilla 154
this just gives you an idea of how flexible this guy is,
as
too.
someone who skipped Evolved, don't care for the design, getting Shimo, Ghidorah, Godzilla, and Kong back-to-back has been an absolute dream lineup with Beast Glove Kong, Beam Hokkaido, and GMK looking to also release soon.
Hell yeah. Yeah, legendary run right now. Godzilla Evolved is just the one hiccup of this run of figures that they're having. Because Shimo is excellent, King Ghidorah, excellent, and now Heisei Godzilla is excellent. Just legendary run. God damn. Wow. Wow. Riveting commentary, I know, but there's not much else to say. I'm really impressed with this Hiya Toys Godzilla. Heisei Godzilla. Definitely gonna continue picking up all of their Godzilla-related figures. I just hope they keep up the pace. Like, please, Hiya Toys, do not go back to your old engineering, because it's just not worth it. There's no good reason to go back to how you engineered your articulation before. Like, this isn't horrible, but this is just miles above. Miles, like, way, way better. Oh, man. Yeah, JRexzilla, it is a shame about Evolved.
Here.
But apparently, the Heat Ray version of Evolved is gonna have updated engineering. At the very least, the neck of the Evolved 2.0 is gonna be more in line with this. But I don't know. It feels like they should just go back to the drawing board and re-engineer the whole thing. Yeah, we'll see how the King of the Monsters King Ghidorah 2.0 turns out. If it's anything like this, god damn, we're gonna be in for a really beautiful figure.
Sam J tipped $5. Hi,
Thank
Jobby.
you.
What if Hiya Toys made Godzilla Earth and made him as big as the 24-inch NECA Godzilla?
That'd be fucking epic. I would definitely get that. What are you kidding me? That'd be so sick. Oh, and it still probably would be like not a bad price either. If this is $50 and this is $100, a figure of that scale could be like $300 maybe, but for a figure of that size, that'd be fine. I'd be perfectly fine with that. And that might be overshotting it a bit too. You know, we'll see if they decide to do larger scaled figures, but I'm perfectly fine with this scale. God damn. All right. Before we take a little bit of a donation break.
Sound Ravage tipped $5.
Hold on.
How are the
Hold that
wings
thought. Thank
holding
you.
up on Ghidorah? I saw someone say that wing stands are necessary to prevent damage since they're so heavy.
My copy has not had that issue so far, but to be fair, I haven't had it displayed, so I can't really say right now. But mines don't have that issue for now. But yes, as I was saying, before I start reading your under $5 donations, I did want to try out one last thing with Godzilla. For how articulated he is, we have to get him into some fun poses. Let's put Ghidorah off to the side here. Just how... Hold on. Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe not quite. Almost. You could almost do it. He could almost do it, Chad. There you go. And then the other one. Alright. Not that great in this pose. But other poses, he does perfectly fine. Way more than perfectly fine. Let's get him back in Ghidorah's clutches, because that was a pretty cool display, wasn't it? fact that they gave you an alternate head right out the box too. Like, I've already said maybe too much about that, but it's such a nice touch. Just goes to show what kind of company Hiya Toys is, and that is to say, based. God damn. I have been playing with some bangers these past few streams. Very happy with a lot of my new purchases. Oh, there we go. Got his tongue working. What are your thoughts, chat? You picking this up? If you are, make sure to do it through my link in the description. Helps me out. Big Bad Toy Store. Oh, man. Beautiful. I think the next figure that we need from Hiya Toys immediately, or as soon as possible, Hiya Toys had better do a Captain Gordon figure. Come on. A Don Fry figure from Hiya Toys would go hard. Okay. I think that is a good display to conclude our Godzilla portion here. So let me start the spin and find our donation spot. And to make it a little more enjoyable for myself, let me go grab one of my classic sodas. There you go. There's a few things you don't know about Earth. That me and Godzilla. Alright. Fox117 says, yeah, I hope one day I'm able. I've always wanted a good 91 Goji figure. Well, this is more than good, man. This is excellent. Excellent 91 Godzilla. Cheers. Oh, man. All right. Let me go ahead and find the first under $5 donations. And just for your, for additional context here, I'll be reading the donations that were under $5, because if you donated $5 or more, my TTS bot already read it out loud to me and I responded to it. So, thank you very much for your generosity. Thank you for waiting. We're going to get into it right now with Anonymous with $1 through the stream element says, hey, Jobby, did you hear about the original TFG1 pilot by Jeffrey Scott from Marvel? Apparently, Sideswipe was a girl and in a love triangle with Optimus Prime and Mirage. Megatron was Russian, Soundwave was essentially Starscream, and Starscream was also a girl. Girl Starscream goes hard. No, I haven't heard about this. I'll have to look into it. Sounds interesting. We have... Anonymous? Oh.
Godzilla 154.
Thank you very much.
$5. The softer waist was not something I was expecting on a Godzilla, but it's pretty helpful on a monster with fat all legs. The movement on this figure is so insanely smooth, it's like black magic. Wait, Hiya is a Chinese company too. Face with monocle emoji.
Chinese witches are real in the world of action figures. We have known this for a very long time. If you've been subscribed to any of my channels, really, either this channel or my main channel, we all know about the Chinese action figure witches. So yes, Hiya Toys continues to prove us right about the Chinese witches. And from what I've heard, the next figure that we're taking a look at will be even more evidence of Chinese action figure witchcraft. But we'll get into that in a bit. Let's read more donations. Oh, man. Squadzilla with $1. Through the stream elements here, thank you very much. I'm finally back for a live stream. Unfortunately, I wasn't there because I was messing with my Kang Toy Sludge, which is pretty good. Can't wait for this fail box. Who else is up playing with their sores? Who up jobbing they hong right now? Nope. Why did it scroll back up? Weird. Anyway. Thank you very much, Squadzilla. Can't wait to play with my sludge as well. Digital Dev with $1 through the stream elements. I got the Hiya Toys Godzilla 91 recently, and unfortunately, I rubbed off some of the paint on the dorsal plates while replacing the old head with the new head. That is my bad. Oh, damn. I guess for the next time, you should consider heating up your figure before you pull it off. It requires less force, right? Sorry to hear that, man. We got Thirsty for Chicken with another $1 here. Thank you very much, man. Sadly, once again, Lucy couldn't make it tonight, but not because of Weird Al. This time, she's watching Shin Godzilla for the first time in theaters. She sends her love, wishes, and she hopes to return soon, but her work and home schedule has been intense. Best wishes to Lucy, and best of luck. All right. Hayden CNG with $1 through the stream element says something weird but acceptable to me is that my Legacy Tidal Wave's knees broke in a way. The pegs keeping part of the knee ratchet in place broke. The actual casing is fine. It acts as a tight hinge now, but it's still tighter than, say, Freedom Leader. Good for you. Worked out in your favor. CRISPR103 with $1 through the stream elements. Jobby, did you see stuff about the new Lego Batman game? Also, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you ship Disappearing Guy and Ming? That's a 10. That's a 10. What should we call the ship? What should we call the Disappearing Guy Ming ship? Disappear Ming Gay. We can workshop that. Lego Batman, the new Lego Batman game, I actually did see the trailer, was randomly recommended on YouTube, and it looks like a lot of fun. It weirdly looks like a better successor to the Arkham games than whatever Rocksteady has been doing after those games. It has it's just so funny to see this Lego minifigure do these takedowns with the Arkham style fighting mechanics. I think it's gonna be a fun one. And Matt Berry as Bane is such great casting.
Swivel here.
You merely adopted the doc. That's so good. It looks like a lot of fun. I think I am gonna play it at some point. Because I love the Arkham games and I love Batman. And I actually really did like a lot of the Lego games back in the day. Lego Star Wars was my shit. But put that, combine a Lego game with the Arkham games, it sounds like a match made in heaven. So yeah, I think I will play it. Here. Thank you very much. All right. Yeah, Disappear Ming. Do you like Disappear Ming, chat? Okay. Okay, people. You know what? Calling it now. Make it trending. Hashtag Disappear Ming. There you go. All right. We've got.
Here.
Oh, thank you very much. Where were we here? Okay. TL Gami with $1 through the stream elements. It's just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Exactly. Exactly right. I love you, baby. You remember when that was my unofficial theme song? Emphasis on the unofficial because I get copyrighted whenever I use that song now. And if it's quite alright, our pretty baby, to warm the lonely night, I love you, baby. Let's see. Ooh. Went a little far back here. Okay. Just double checking if I missed anything. Yeah, definitely read that. Definitely responded to that. Yep, read that one. Read that one. Yeah, huh? Okay. All right. We can move on. Crisper103 with $1 through the stream element says, Jobby, didn't you say in the past that you were gonna fix 1989, 1995 Godzilla's ankle tail joint with the white stuff or something? What happened to the white stuff actually? I think I actually attempted it with that figure that I pulled out. And as you can see, it didn't work. That's it. That is the long and short of it. I tried and it didn't work. Okay. Right, Ransom Rogers with $1 through the stream elements. Hey Jobby, are you looking forward to the Revoltech Amazing Yamaguchi Harley Quinn from the Suicide Squad Isekai anime? Expressions are peak and the accessories look fun. I'm on the fence. I like how the figure looks for sure, but I don't know. I'm kind of deprioritizing human figures, I guess. Going hard on the kaiju dinosaur mecha stuff, but she do look good, I will say that. So that's a big maybe from me. All right, Squardzilla with $1 through the stream element says, I'm skibbity schlong honging it right now. Thank you. No comment. It's a Zeus with $1 through the stream element says, I'm happy that TT Games, Traveler's Tales, right, are branching out with the LEGO games. Legacy of the Dark Knight looks fun too. Yes, indeed. I'm actually not sure what other games they're doing other than Legacy of the Dark Knight, but well, there you go. I'm looking forward to that new LEGO Batman. Sam J with $1 through the stream element says, LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga was my jam. What level was your favorite? God. I can't think of a specific level right now, but I mean, when I think of the LEGO Star Wars game, I think about the Phantom Menace level. Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan fighting their way out of the Federation ship. That's what I think about. I have good memories of that particular level, because it is the first thing that you play, right? Yeah. Other than that, I don't remember. I gotta replay it. Alright, and we have $1 from Squardzilla through the stream element says, I also bought a Disappearing Guy plush to go with my Jobby and Shin Jobby U2's plushies. By the way, my Shin plush shipped. The jar is returning. Let's fucking go. Do what you gotta do. I don't care anymore. Jar it or not, whatever. Just do it away from me. Anyone got a Disappearing Guy plush, by the way? On the glitch store, Disappearing Guy. Come on. Come on. Okay. Okay, chat. I find it hard to move on from the Godzilla figure. There's not much that I want to say about it, but it's just so good. It's just so good. You know, let's give it one more rotation and then we'll jump right into the Raptor, which I'm very much looking forward to. Oh, man. Hiya Toys Heisei Godzilla. Godzilla 1991. Great figure. King Ghidorah 1991. Great figure. Goddamn. Can't wait to see what Hiya Toys does next. Keep up the pace, Hiya Toys. And consider fixing your Kiryu Goji figure. The head sculpt kind of looks weird on that one from the promo pictures, but I'm sure they're getting a lot of complaints already. All right. Let's stop the turntable here. Get these guys out of here. Oh, man. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Let's, you know what? Let's just put them... Yeah, we'll put them off to the side. Because the table's kind of packed right now with Dinobots, if you couldn't tell. And the Dinobots can stay for the next figure that we have coming out right now. This is going to be an interesting experience because we are going to play with a figure from a company that I've never experienced before. But I was sold due to some promotional pictures I saw on the Big Bad Toy Store, and because of Thirsty for Chicken. Both of those factors made me pull the trigger on a Nanmu Studios toy. There you go. And this figure, once again, is a third-party Velociraptor from the first Jurassic Park, which I do have to emphasize is a beautiful movie. Absolutely love it. Gotta be top 10, top 20 movies of all time. It's so good. Just give you a nice box turnaround. We got a beautiful shot of the figure. Just already you can tell how detailed this is gonna be. There you go. All right. Let's jump right in to The Clever Girl. Waifu Wednesdays are back on the menu. Let's go. Okay. Nothing else in there? And how much was this? How much was The Clever Girl? 69. So this is a bit more expensive than the Godzilla figure. But you actually do get an additional accessory here with a stand. Alright, put that off to the side. Oh. Some alternate hands. Wow, already. You can already see that lovely painting and sculpting just on the hands here. Those are some kitchen opening hands. The tail, which strangely features 0 visible joints, so I think it's all a bendy wire. Very interesting idea. We'll see how it plays out when we get to messing around with it. And we have the figure herself here. Beautiful. Already beautiful. Oh, shit. Okay. Hold on. Before we start glazing this figure too, let me clean the area up a little bit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna try not to compare it to the Hiya Toys figure because they're completely different companies, completely different franchises. But holy shit. This is kind of on a different level than even Hiya Toys and SH Monster Arts. Alright, let's attach the tail. I'm gonna heat up the base here. Definitely need to heat that up. You could tell how small that socket is. Oh my god. Somebody call the authorities for Bonnie Plush Tuber. They're suffering. It's everywhere apparently. All right. God damn. Go. Oh. Oh. Holy shit. Oh, kind of popped off a little easy. But just the look of this figure. That is amazing. I'll give her a brief roast just to get those joints activated easier. All right, there we go. That looks like a still from the movie. That's a crazy fuck. It's just real. This just looks like a real dinosaur. What the hell? Holy shit. That is some amazing detail. And it's so lifelike. It's just so, it looks like a movie prop. This is insane. What the fuck? God damn. God damn. And it's articulated. Holy shit. This is so good. Check out that opening mouth. Oh. Bit tight. Might have to. God damn. Every time I look at it. But let me bring in a part separator here for the mouth. Seems to be a bit tight. There we go. Whoa! Whoa! Gotta look at them teeth. Whoa! Holy shit!
Sam J tipped $5. Spinosaurus.
Thank you. Soon, actually, according to their Twitter account. But even sooner than that, they're releasing a T-Rex. Definitely gotta get that after playing with this. Holy shit. Yeah, who needs Hammond collection? We got Nanmu Studio over here. Oh my god. The use of different material for the inside of the mouth is so realistic. Look at how shiny that is. God, that looks real. Is the tongue posable? I don't think the tongue is posable. That's fine. God damn. That's beautiful. This is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful figure. God. I will say the feel of some of these joints is a little bit inconsistent. I think maybe some of you have already noticed that this joint here seems a little bit too loose. See, like there seems to be a ball joint right here.
J-Rex still tipped
Yeah.
$5. As John Hammond would say in this situation, my dear Jobby the Hung, welcome to Nanmu Studios.
Exactly. Yeah, other than some of the inconsistencies with the feel of it. Like, it's not awful. Like, it doesn't feel awful. And it obviously looks incredible. There's just no denying it. Like, whatever they're doing in terms of their painting and sculpting at Nanmu Studio, it's something else. It is something else. This looks like a movie prop. The sculpting is perfect. The painting is perfect. The details, I believe, are printed on.
Sushi tipped $10.
So
from
full of
Seth
life.
Bell.
Thank you. Huh? Oh, gang som. Thank you. Okay. Let's try getting those knees working. Just gotta heat them up a little bit. Oh, beansy burrito? This is well worth the price. $69? Like, that's not bad at all. There we go. This is not bad at all for this quality. So quality. I'm telling you, Chad, if you're interested in any other Nanmu Studio figure, link in the description. Unfortunately, as of this stream, this figure is sold out, but they do have the Indominus Rex from Jurassic World, everyone's favorite movie. They have that on pre-order, and it looks incredible. And since they're the same company, it should be to scale, so it should be bigger, right? Really excited for that. And then, of course, like I mentioned briefly, they're doing a T-Rex very, very soon. And I have a bad feeling that it'll sell out in 1 second. Because the demand for action figure dinosaurs is stupidly high, apparently. If the Hammond Collection Spinosaurus is anything to go by. So just keep an eye out on Nanmu Studios. Because I definitely will. For any fans of dinosaurs. God damn. I hope they do more herbivores. From what I've seen, they've mostly... like, they have, like, a line of statues. But for their articulated figures, they've only done carnivores so far. I hope they do some herbivores. I would love a Stegosaurus or a Triceratops from them. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I'm just getting this bendy wire working with the tail. Really interesting idea to have the whole tail be a bendy wire. But not a bad idea at all. Looks very natural. Yeah, that hand is a bit of a problem. Yeah. Most likely gonna have to fix that up with some sticky stuff. Let's test out the this other hand here. Yeah, it's a problem with the socket. The socket is way too loose. Other hand doesn't have that problem. Let's warm that up a bit. And yeah, their T-Rex looks amazing so far. And they're gonna do a Spinosaurus. Come on. Like I said, who needs Hammond Collection? You know, it's scalpers. You can fucking keep it. I don't care anymore. I'm going with Nanmu Studios for my dinosaur fix. Jesus. Oh, I bring up the herbivores because I actually had a few Jurassic Park toys growing up, and one of my favorites was a Stegosaurus. It was one of those figures, and I'm sure a few of you guys in the chat will know about this. It's that line of figures where they would always have a removable patch of skin when you detach it, you get a little bit of gore, right? So I had a Stegosaurus, and if they made a not hyper-articulated, but hyper-realistic articulated Stegosaurus figure, that'd be great. Oh, man. Yeah. Really, the only major problem is that hand. Even this head, even if this one ball joint is too loose, it doesn't really affect my enjoyment of it, but the hand is a bit of a problem. Gotta fix that later. I don't know why I'm standing her upright like this. I vaguely remember doing this in the movie when they enter the kitchen, right? Go! Wow. Yeah, I didn't do a full articulation breakdown, but ball joint, ball joint, ball joint. Up that far, down that far, every ball joint can be. The arms here, full rotation. This is all on a ball joint. Swivel at the elbow and a bend. Swivel at the wrist with the hinge joint here. And, oh, this is something that I didn't even... What the fuck? Oh. Anyway, I just got a notification from Microsoft that Microsoft Defender's working in the background. That's fine. Didn't find any problems. Thank you very much, Microsoft, for jump scaring me. I did not get this midsection articulation to work quite yet. So let's heat that right up and bend that into position. Okay, you heard that. There we go. Well, it's actually not that much. Yeah. There's very slight waist swivel. Then we gotta just the ball joint at the hips, but for some reason, somehow, they get quite a bit of articulation. It's an alright spread. Full 360 here. Scratch the scratch the ears. Bend at the knee. Ball joint at the foot. And ball joint at the big toe and the rest of the toes here. Ball joint at the base of the tail like you saw earlier, and the entirety of the rest of the tail is a bendy wire. Really good stuff. Damn. I am spoiled for action figures recently. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so you can open up the mouth even wider if you so choose, but you do break the sculpt, so... Sculpt! There you go. That's as far as you can open it without breaking the sculpt here. But that's wide enough. Wow. And yeah, you can see how loose that ball joint is. Definitely want to fix that later. Shouldn't be too hard. It's just a matter of removing this ball joint, putting some sticky stuff, either the fixed tight joint solution or super glue. Work that in. Yeah, I'll do that later. I definitely want to fix the hand socket too, because those two elements are preventing this from being absolutely perfect. Because other than that, I don't have too much to complain about here. I can't criticize the look of the figure at all. I mean, can you? Shit. It just looks perfect. Just absolutely accurate to the movie. Chinese witchcraft confirmed yet again. What are they smoking? Oh. I actually want to give the toes a little more of a roast. Can this raptor do the non-jaw meme? What does that mean? Yeah, roast chicken. Okay. Oh! So the big toe isn't a ball joint. It's just a swivel and a hinge joint. I see. Yeah, I really had to roast it to get that working, but there you go. It can do the little tap tap like it did in the movie. Oh, this one takes a little more effort. Anyone watch the first Jurassic Park movie? I'm sure there are people in the chat, but do you love it as much as I do? Love that movie. Might even watch it again tonight. There you go. And the rest of the toes here. Thank you. Damn. Dishonored American says favorite film of all time, flaws and all. Not a bad choice for favorite movie of all time, TBH. It is that good, chat. Not even exaggerating. Damn. Yeah, I gotta watch the second movie though. I watched it a long time ago. I mean, as a kid. I actually watched the second movie more than the first one. But I'm just a little hesitant to watch it because I just don't want to accept that there's a huge quality dip from the first movie to the second, and then the rest of them.
Sam J tipped $5.
Thank you.
Imagine if these guys made the V-Rexes from Kong 2005.
They did. Sam J, they did. Link in the description. Check it out. Before they're sold out. They might be sold out already, but they did do the V-Rexes from the Peter Jackson King Kong. Let me see. Okay, the alternate color version is still up. That one's $100. I think it'd be well worth it. It'll be significantly bigger than the Velociraptor. Yeah, they did. I can show you on my screen later after I wrap up playing with the Velociraptor here. Oh, god damn it. Tail keeps popping off. I'll give that more of a roast. Hollow Hydra says V-Rex Dark Moon Queen, very good figure. I think I might buy it tonight. This figure alone, this Velociraptor, has convinced me of Nanmu Studio's entire catalog. I'm gonna try getting my hands on as many of their figures as I can. Especially their upcoming releases, the T-Rex and the Spinosaurus. If this Raptor is anything to go by, those figures should be quite the treat. I was actually expecting this to be smaller. If all their figures are to scale, their T-Rex should be pretty freaking big. I hope so. Wow. Oh, one more thing I gotta take a look at, actually. First of all, loosen up the hand hinge joints here. Ooh, KH, that's an interesting idea. I bet they could make a mean xenomorph, you're right. Ah, Hollow Hydra. That's a little unfortunate. The big carnivores are in their own scale, so they won't scale with the raptors. God damn it. Why would they do this? Why would they? God damn it. Come on, Nanmu. Just make them a little more expensive and make them in scale to the raptors. Come on. Okay. Okay. Now let's get the stand working here. Pretty basic, it seems. You just, yep, just plug that in. And you got a claw system. And this should just holster onto anywhere. Anywhere it can. Let me see. For this to be useful, it probably have to be tightened up with some screwdrivers. Fortunately, the figure can stand up on her own. That goddamn hand. That is a problem. Jurassic Park 3 is a worse film than The Lost World, but I enjoy it more, which is weird. I guess I'll have to see for myself. I wonder what you mean by that. No, actually, I have an idea. I have an idea what you mean by that. Fun, bad movie, yeah. Purely because of the Spinosaurus. I mean, I loved the Spinosaurus when I was little. That's literally the only thing. Well, that and the Pteranodon aviary scene. That's all I remember from Jurassic Park 3. Oh, actually, no. I remember, yeah, the Spinosaurus, the Pteranodon, the JP3 Raptors, which Nanmu Studio did produce at some point, but they're long sold out. The males with the comb, the chicken comb. What else was there in Jurassic Park 3? Yeah, that's about it. That's about all I remember. Damn, chat. This double DINO stream is also a double peak stream. Holy shit. Get our comparisons in. And then get our other dino. Yeah, Nanmu Studio, you've definitely convinced me. Hiya Toys and Nanmu. I ship them. Match made in heaven here. Holy shit. Yeah, just spoiled rotten for good articulated dinosaur figures. Can't wait to see what they do next. Thank you, Jacob Wickert. Hi, Jobby. I love the drawing stream and I liked your Don Fry impression. Thank you. Godzilla. If anyone hasn't seen it, by the way, you should check out the VOD. I think it was a pretty fun time. The drawing stream we did on Friday starring Gooseworks and Shocks and Draw. Man. Just two beautiful figures. Alright, I guess the last thing that I want to do with the Velociraptor before we move on to our live Q&A. Let me get the stand working. So I'll pull out the screwdrivers here. Okay. Just tighten that up a little bit. Little bit. Don't want to overdo it. Oh yeah. Feels a lot better. Yeah, maybe I'm using it incorrectly. I guess it's more so meant to support the Raptor rather than get it into some aerial poses. But as established during the stream, doesn't really need the stand to support herself. I guess just in case, right? So if we were gonna get her into a fairly stable pose, god damn it, I will fix that. As soon as the stream's over, I will fix that hand. That's the most annoying part. The tail is a little bit annoying, but not too bad. Yeah. I guess the stand is not meant to put in too much work. Alright, chat. Couldn't really get the stand working for me. And, again, figure doesn't need it. If anything, it'll just be for the tail, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what they want me to do with the stand. Can't really get it to work. Alright, chat. Two excellent figures tonight. Excellent dinosaur figures tonight. Had a great time experiencing these. And I do want to review them. I want more people to know about Nanmu Studios especially. It's just with a figure of this visual quality out there, articulated figure of this visual quality, I have to wonder why people are going so crazy for Hammond Collection now. To be fair, you know, Hammond Collection does make good stuff, but I'm just salty about the Spinosaurus, okay? I just fucking hate that the scalpers have their eyes on the Spinosaurus now, and I didn't get it. That's all. I'm bitter, alright? But Nanmu Studios has provided a beautiful alternative. So you know what? Maybe I won't review it. Maybe I'll keep it to myself. So that the scalpers don't get to this. I don't know. What I'm trying to say is I really like it, and I will definitely be getting more. On the topic of Hammond Collection, one more thing before we jump into our live Q&A. One more special guest figure. Haven't put this out in a while. Now that I think about it, chat, I think one of the first Just Playing streams that I've done was also a Double DINO stream. Might have been my second stream ever, actually. It was a Hiya Toys Godzilla and this figure. So, it's weird how things work out, huh? Man. I wish that the Nanmu Studios T-Rex was this big, but yeah. I don't think it will be, unfortunately. Oh, but that looks really good together. And yeah, still not to scale, so you know what? I guess it was asking for too much to make T-Rexes to scale with the Velociraptors. The T-Rex would have to be even bigger than this to be truly to scale, if I remember the movie correctly. Because I do remember the Rexy grabbing one with her mouth, and it wasn't this big in her mouth, so. Mr. Toast says the Spino is back on Amazon, but not for long.
$5.
Thank you.
You are on when there is a Ding Dong and Julian stream. Much love to you too. Remember y'all fight da power and brush daily.
Thank you very much. Love Ding Dong and Julian. I was I tuned into one of their streams recently, one of their PlayStation streams. Go check them out if you haven't. They're funny boys. They got good commentary. Oh. I keep overbending the, I keep pushing the tail's limits, which is why it keeps popping off that way. Alright. Well, the fact that you said the Spinosaurus is back on Amazon means that it'll sell out in 5 seconds, but I will check it right now. Just in case I can get lucky. What? Dude, it's $200. It's on Amazon for $200. Scalper price. Literal scalper price. And there's only 3 left in stock, so people are getting so desperate that they're buying the figure marked up. Because the retail price, I can look this up real quick, on the Big Bad Toy Store. Hammond Collection. Yeah, the retail price is $65. So now, dirty fucking scalpers, dirty stinky fucking scalpers are selling it for $194. So, that's how it goes. You know, I'm no stranger to this type of fucky figure market because I'm an Ava fan. This is the exact same thing that happened with the metal build Evangelion. Exact same thing. Except that time, I managed to get a copy because I was up all night waiting for the pre-order link to drop. And immediately when it went up, I added it to my cart and then I checked out really quick. And that's the only way that I got it. I would have had to have done that with the Hammond Collection Spinosaurus. But at that point, it's like, is it even fucking worth it to put that much effort into it? Like, so stupid. Why do we normal people have to do that in the first place? We are the victims of scalpers. Well, that's what I'm saying. CRISPR 103. Metal Build is a premium product series. Hammond Collection is not supposed to be that. So why is the fucking aftermarket treating it like it's Metal Build? It's crazy. Yeah. Ah, well. It is what it is. I'll stick with Nanmu Studios for the time being. I'll have to accept that their figures are not in scale with each other. The larger carnivores are not going to be this big, unfortunately. I think they're going to be more along this size or maybe a little bigger than the Raptor, but not to scale with the Raptor, which is a shame. But they will look better. That's for sure, and probably be more articulated. Whatever. Totally not mad about it. Totally not gonna cry myself to sleep about it. God damn it. Here's my schizophrenic display. When dinosaurs ruled the earth and Godzilla's just there. The Giga looks pretty cool. Hammond Collection Giga? Or is Nanmu Studios doing a Giga? That would be sick if they did. Alright, chat. I'm gonna get this turntable spinning. And I think we're gonna get right into our live Q&A hangout portion. With donations included. Appreciate everybody continuing to donate and your generosity and your patience. Let me find my spot. Alright, it's actually not that much. The majority of the donations tonight have been over $5, so thank you very much for that. Or they've been $5 or above. Anonymous with $1 through the stream element says, Jobby, if you make a review of the Clever Girl, please make it say Alan, like in Jurassic Park 3, even if it's not from the same movie. If I had the JP3 Raptor, I would have totally done that. Because like I said earlier, they did make a JP3 Raptor. The literal Alan Raptor right here. I can change my screen real quick just to show you.
Swivel here.
Thank you. Look at that. And that a beauty. That the female too. And just to show you Nanmu Studios' other catalog. So this is a non-articulated statue, but still looks really good. And they are going to do a articulated T-Rex. And pre-orders should go up on Friday, I believe. I have a Carnotaurus. Not sure what movie that's from, but I'm very nostalgic for Carnotaurus because of the Disney's dinosaur. Dude, they should make a Carnotaurus figure with the Disney dinosaur colors. The red and the white. That would be sick. Now we have the Lost World Raptor right here. I should have gotten both of them. I only got the JP1 Raptor because I never played with any Nanmu Studio figures, so I was a little hesitant, so I only got one of them. But now I should have bought both of them. I should have bought the Tiger Raptor and the normal Raptor.
Oh yes.
God damn it. Anyway. Mutasaurus? Oh, this is the one that we're playing with right now. And as you can see, it's sold out. Beautiful. Ooh. Alternate colored Indoraptor. Although I have to admit, I'm not a big Indoraptor fan. Well, I haven't even seen Dominion? No, that's the... I did watch Dominion. Fallen Kingdom. I haven't seen that movie. But just looking at the design, it's alright. I prefer the normal Velociraptor. Then we have female JP3 Raptor. Another Mutasaurus. And look at this. This looks really good. Indominus Rex. I've already got my pre-order in for this one. Now we even have a tiger-colored Indominus. Not movie accurate at all. I don't think it shows up anywhere, but it looks great. And here's the V-Rex. Alternate color V-Rex. The original color is sold out.
Swivel.
I gotta get this. I gotta get this while it's in stock. There, that's the original color. That's the alternate color. Looks so good. Wow. And here we have the normal Indoraptor. Thank you. Yeah. It's fine. Not my favorite dinosaur design. What is this pose? What is this pose? What is this pose even? Yeah, it's funny. Chillin'. I like to call this one the Rizsaurus. But yeah, this is a non-articulated figure. And look at their beautiful non-articulated Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus here. And the fact that they're doing an articulated version of this. I will be there day one. I will do my best to be there day one. Yep. Anyway, Nanmu Studio. They're a name to look out for sure. And I hope I can get my hands on their articulated T-Rex and Spinosaurus. I hope that scalpers don't get to them first. God damn it. The fuck? Sorry. OBS kind of tripping. There you go. We're back. Alright. Let's continue with the donations here. Sorry about that Nanmu Studio side quest, but I had to show you guys. I had to show you all the great stuff that they're cooking. Okay. Squardzilla with $1 through the stream element says, how do you feel knowing that your disappearing guy seemed to have a role in stopping Jax's supposed abstraction or panic attack? Feel honored? Although I don't think that's exactly what happened. I know that's a popular interpretation of that scene, but according to Goose, when she was on our stream last Friday, or the previous stream that we did, she said that the reason why they included Disappearing Guy and the fact that he was a late addition to the episode, it was just a way to remind Jax that the circus is a stupid place. I love that idea, where he's having he's at his lowest emotional point in the series, potentially of his life, and then just Disappearing Guy comes out and does his gimmick. It just reminds him that, yeah, you might be suffering, but this place is still stupid. So if anything, Disappearing Guy might have made things worse. That's my interpretation, but But what Goose told me was what I just said right now, is that they included him to remind Jax and the audience that the circus is a stupid place. So, which is also why I didn't record voice lines specifically for that episode. They used the take that I recorded from the previous episode. And I didn't expect Disappearing Guy to appear again in episode 7. Or, sorry, episode 6. Alright. But I did mention on Twitter that I'll be appearing at least one more time. Okay. We have Sam J with $1 through the stream elements. As a kid, I always and still do pronounce Giganotosaurus as Giganotosaurus. Almost sounds like a slur. Gotta say that carefully. We got Bob the Awesome Bob with $1.99. Hammond Collection Spino, Gong Studio Zootopia / Gru figures. Well, Bob the Awesome Bob, I went through a whole rant about the Hammond Collection Spinosaurus, so long story short, probably not anytime soon, unfortunately. I want it, but I'm not gonna pay for the figure. I'm not gonna pay dirty scalper prices for the figure. Let's just say that. Retails for $60. It's going on the aftermarket for $200. Fuck you, is what I'm saying. Not you, Bob, but the people who are selling it at that marked up price. Fuck off. I'm not gonna play into your game, son of a bitch. Also, the Zootopia, the Gong Studio Zootopia figures, I took a look at them. For the price that they are, I actually think the Revoltech figures look better. I could show you right now. So Gong Studio, who did the beautiful Gypsy Danger that I played with a while back, they made some Zootopia toys, Nick and Judy. But I don't know if it's just me, but I think they look a little bit, or actually Nick looks fine, but I think Judy looks a little bit off. Maybe my standards for Judy are high, but yeah, I'm not gonna get the set. I can show you real quick. It's pretty damn pricey too. You do get 2 figures, but still, it's a lot of money. Let me show you. There you go. So this is Gundamit.com, which is basically the Show Z store. And yeah, I don't know. Nick looks fine, but for some reason, I can't put my finger on it, but a little bit off. Little bit off with the Judy there. I do think that the Revoltech looks better, and the Revoltech I've already reviewed in typical Goonie fashion. So what I'm hoping for is Zootopia 2 figures with Judy's new fits. I would definitely get that. Alright. But yeah, I'm gonna hold off on the Gong Studio Zootopia stuff. The Gru figure actually looks peak, though. Actually, let me switch cameras again to show you the Gru figure. I don't think I'm gonna get the Gru figure. I'm not that big of a Despicable Me fan, but it looks really good. Oh, and look at that, it's sold out, so I'm not gonna get it, but let me show you. Look how good that looks. They nailed the design here, which just makes Judy more frustrating. Like, these guys are definitely more Despicable Me fans than Zootopia fans. Yeah, that actually looks really, really good. But yeah, not gonna get it. It's sold. Alright. Squadzilla with $1 through the stream element says, hopefully Hammond Collection Spino price goes down or restocks. I was lucky enough to snag one the day it came out. Even then it was $70. Oh, look at that. That's nothing in the world of SH Monster Arts and Transformers. It's still expensive though. Happy I was able to grab it. Good for you. I hope I'm as lucky. Probably not though. What the hell? I bet. Lost my donation window. And then we got Bob the Awesome Bob with $1.99. Did you see the new P Bandai Mandor Gundam? No, I have not. Haven't heard of it. Haven't really caught up with Gundam in any capacity, TBH. What the fuck is this? What is that? What is this? I've never seen this in my life. Mandor Gundam. Mandala Gundam. Is it like a Buddha themed Gundam? He's got the hair. I guess, yeah, I guess it's a Buddha themed Gundam. Check it out, chat. Oh, it definitely is a Buddha themed Gundam. Neo Nepal. So from G Gundam then. Pretty cool. Yeah, not getting it, but pretty cool. That's fun. I still gotta watch all of G Gundam, by the way. I have not finished it. Well, there you go. Oh, it's a high grade. It's a high grade Mandor Gundam. But it's... That's such a stupid romanization. Like, it's Mandala, right? Mandara. Mandara Gundam. Mandor. Fuck off. Anyway. Looks good. Thanks for sharing. Alright, chat. Those are all the donations so far. Feel free to continue donating if you so choose. You don't have to. But from now until the end of the stream, we'll just be hanging out, taking questions, reading donations as they come in, so you don't have to wait that long anymore. All right, let's get started. Let's start hanging out.
Swivel here.
Trung Pam with $1 through the stream elements. Sub Javi, hope you're doing well. Since this year is the 30th anniversary of Neon Genesis Evangelion, do you plan to do anything Eva special for this year? Also, what is your fave Shinji quote? I'm so fucked up. Nah, I don't know. I mustn't run away. I mustn't run away. I mustn't run away. Oh, what month specifically is Ava's 30th anniversary? I didn't know this, actually. It probably should do something. Oh, what the fuck? It's next month? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh wait, no, it's this month. I'm crazy. It's today. Oh shit. Alright, it's too late. It's too late. Yeah, not doing anything for the anniversary. I missed it. I will be doing something for my anniversary though, which will be on the, let me see, September 27th? Yeah. That'll be my 11th year on YouTube, which is insane to think about. I don't think I'm gonna go like super crazy with like an anniversary video. It won't be like a Shin Godzilla video, but it'll be Godzilla related. For next month, it'll be kind of a two-parter. I still have to develop the idea, but it's basically going to be 2 videos explaining why I'm done with SH Monster Arts. So I think part 1 will be me reviewing like the last few SH Monster Arts Godzilla figures I have, and then the next video will be the Hiya Toys stuff that are really good, like Shimo, King Ghidorah, and Heisei Godzilla right here. which is a main reason why I'm playing with it right now, so that I'm ready to review it next month. So yeah, that's what I have planned for my anniversary. But unfortunately, Evangelion's anniversary, I missed it. If I had known, I would have done something Ava related for today, because it's literally today, August the 20th, 1997. That's when it released in Japan. So yeah, sorry Ava. Fake fan, I guess. I didn't know when it was released. All right. Let's continue hanging out. What questions do you have for me? We can talk about anything. Oh, you know what? I could give you more of a channel update. So, the reason why it's too late for me to do an Evangelion anniversary thing for August here is because I've already got the rest of the month planned out. This week, Lego Soundwave review. I'm like 95% sure that I can get it done by Saturday, the Lego Soundwave review. I'm already editing it, and all I've got to do is edit it more. So it should be good to go for Saturday. And then next week, the end of the month, Kang Toys Breakhorn, which I have right here. Another dinosaur. I'm in a very dinosaur mood recently. So, look forward to that. This review's probably going to be a bitch to film, but hopefully my glasses, my new VR, AR, whatever you want to call it, XR glasses helps with the transformation process. Yeah. Look forward to that. No, there will be a Friday stream, Christian. I don't know where you got that idea. I must have spoke incorrectly. But yeah, there will still be a Friday stream. I just had to figure out what I'm gonna do on Friday. I think another Just Playing stream. There's a few Transformers that I want to take a look at that could be a good Friday stream because they will be long ones. So either like the Touch Toy stuff or maybe the MPG God Bomber.
$5.
Thank you.
The company that made the Velociraptor, do they have a Zilla figure?
Unfortunately, they do not. I hope that they... Oh, wait. Actually, they wouldn't make a Zilla figure because that's not their wheelhouse. They're more focused on the Jurassic franchise. However, Hiya Toys, there's a non-zero chance that they will do a Zilla figure. But yeah, Nanmu Studio, I don't think they'll ever do Godzilla-related stuff. They're more focused on Jurassic-related stuff. Alright. Dishonored American, I would 100% agree with that. The Mutos and the Skullcrawlers remain the best original Monsterverse creatures. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, as much as I like the Hiya Toy Shimo figure, not my favorite kaiju design. Nor is Scar King, even though I like him more as a character. Yeah, in terms of a kaiju design, the Mutos and Skullcrawlers are still a little better. Va Knight or VA Knight, however you pronounce that, says, if I start a collection, what should I get first? It's up to you. What speaks to you the most? What franchise speaks to you the most? What are you most interested in? Godzilla, Transformers, anime, Gundam? What is your collection muse? That's a very broad question with a very broad answer. Beansy Burrito, I do have the Hiya Toys Muto. Unfortunately, that figure was made before what I would want to call the Great Hiya Toys Rebirth. Or rather, to disassociate it from Jurassic World. Hiya Toys Reawakening. The Muto was pre-reawakening. So it's all right. It's a decent figure. It's not super articulated. It doesn't feel the best. It looks pretty good. But yeah, it's nowhere near the level of this figure or Shimo. Busy Orc with $2 says Bahamut figures, the Dragon King. Which version? I don't know what that is. Sorry. Ah, dude. Dishonored American? I agree. The Muto should have come as a pair. But to my knowledge, they haven't designed a male Muto figure. They only did the female. Thirsty for Chicken is saying, have you seen the Mezco 89? It's not the greatest articulation, but it's nearly 20 inches tall, lights up and makes noise. Honestly, godly centerpiece. Look at that. God damn! It's $450! But it does look cool. Holy shit.
Swivel here.
Thank you! God damn, dude. $450. But 18 inches tall and 33 inches long. That's insane. Yeah, that's pretty freaking cool. I'll have to think about it. I don't even know where I'd put that. I don't think it could even fit in my case. I would have to replace 01 Studio Cell. And I don't know if I want to do that. Alright. Trung Pam with $1 through the stream elements. Sup, Jobby, it's me again. Just want to say a huge thanks and appreciation to you, man. I've been a long-time viewer, 8 years now. Man, time flies. And you've been one of my fave YouTubers of all time. Stay awesome, man. Love from Vietnam. Thank you so much, man. Thank you very much for your long-time support, and look forward to more. It's been long, but not long enough. 10 more years? 4 more years at least? Come on, 4 more years. I'll get us through the Trump presidency. That's my goal. That's my minimal goal for YouTube. Beyond 4 years, we'll see what happens. 4 more years. Come on. Vanilla Man says, hey Jobby, would you want to appear in the Monsterverse Gigan or Space Godzilla? Fuck yeah, I would. Fuck yeah, I would. Wouldn't happen though, but I definitely would love to cameo in an official Godzilla movie. That would be sick. I'm not that famous. Rexmas128 says, speaking of Trump, you see the new PS5 price increases. Is that because of him? Obama. Shit, I wouldn't doubt it. Whatever. Also, I don't care. PS5? Do you mean no games? Yeah, I don't care.
Swivel here.
Thank you. Sam J with $1. Hiya Toys gotta make Muto Prime. What is that again? That's a design that never appeared in the movies, right?
Swivel here.
Yeah. I don't think it ever appeared in the movies, but that would go hard. CRISPR103 with $1 says, Jobby, did you figure out what line was recorded in The Amazing Digital Circus Episode 6? I didn't. I have to go into my Audacity files and look at the original take that I did for Episode 5. And then I have to go frame by frame to see which syllable they used in the episode. But once I do that, I'll let everyone know. It'll probably go hard as a Twitter post. Anyway, also a couple of things I found recently. Lego Batman got Riddler trophies, and the Mandor Gundam is the name that's plastered on the toys of Mandala Gundam, or Mandala Gundam, however you pronounce that. Mandara Gundam. Yeah. So I figured, after reading the katakana from the P Bandai website a little earlier, Lego Batman with the Riddler trophies, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That just proves more and more that this Lego Batman game is going to be the true successor of the Arkham Batman games. I'm definitely gonna play it. I don't know when. I don't even know if I'm gonna do it on stream, but I have to play it. As a Batman fan, as an Arkham fan, as a Lego fan. It will be fun. Sebastian Javier Navarro says, are you gonna watch Shin Godzilla orthochromatic version? Once it comes to streaming, I don't think I'm gonna go to the theater for it. Reximus128 says, we got a Lego Arkham Batman before an actual Arkham sequel. Don't even start.
But Debbie, the sequel to the Arkham Batman is Kill the Justice League.
Fuck off. The Ink Slicer is asking, how was the Raptor? The Raptor was great. It had a few structural problems, but I feel they could be easily fixed with, you know, sticky stuff, super glue, or joint fixer. The look of the figure, though, is unmatched. It looks incredible. Cannot deny. Oh, come on. There you go. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful figure. So yeah, pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. It's a Zeus says the Horse Girl Mayano Top Gun is a big love letter to the Top Gun series. Very random factoid in the chat, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Squardzilla, that is an interesting take. Beast of the Mesozoic, but Jurassic Park. Ah, that would have been a good one to pull out here, if I even still have it. Shout out to anybody who remembers that Beast of the Mesozoic Raptor review from a very long time ago. That would have been a fun comparison here. Yeah, articulated dinosaur figure, but the fact that it's Jurassic Park just makes it so much sweeter. Thirsty for Chicken says, do you think Disappearing Guy was inspired by David K. never finishing it? I doubt it. I don't know. I would have to ask Goose. Where did the idea for the Disappearing Guy come from? But I have a feeling that she would say it's because it's funny. It's a stupid funny gag, and that's all. I don't know. I don't think it's too deep, in my opinion. You know, not to trash anybody's dreams. Fan theorizing. I know how people can get. Disappearing Guy is not that deep. I know some people want him to be, but I don't think he is. In the grand scale of things, you know. Yeah, exactly, Ren. Wouldn't it be funny if there was a guy who just disappears? I think that's the extent of it. Goji115 says, update on the Jobby lore? It is still being written. The Jobby lore is my Winds of Winter. I'll be dead before I finish it. Hey, Zashi, congrats, man. Bronta Solid finally came in today, was lost in the mail for almost an entire month. Yeah, hell yeah. Good for you. I hope it was worth the wait. Yeah. The Ink Slicer says it's the fact that the audio cuts halfway that kills me. It's hilarious. It's a great gag. I might have told this story already, but let me just tell it again. It was a goddamn jump scare when I got that Discord notification. Randomly, Goose just texts me, Do you want to be in the digital circus? Fuck yeah. It's not even a question at that point. Like, automatically jumped at the chance. And then when she showed me the script, explained the gag, I laughed. It was funny on paper. And then it was even funnier when I actually saw it complete. So it was an honor. All right, it was an honor to be part of the circus, even if it was for a brief moment. And the amount of love and support that has come out of those 4 seconds of screen time, it's unbelievable. So really appreciate everybody who was so nice and so, so supportive just for those 4 seconds of screen time. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Like, I'm telling you, crazy things are happening on social media right now just because of those 4 seconds of screen time. So big shout out to Gooseworks again. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Hope to work with her again. I have a good feeling we will, but it's up to her. Well, I guess, since we're about to wrap up, I can flex a little bit about my Twitter events here. Some of the followers that have followed me. Some of the new followers that I have gotten just because of these 4 seconds of screen time. Never expected for Senpai to notice me, Senor Pelo? If you're familiar with that name. He followed me. Weird. I love that dude. Just never knew that it would that I would be noticed. Ashley Nichols, the voice of Zubul, followed me recently. Michael Kovac, voice of Jax. Alex Rochan, is that how you pronounce it? Alex Rochan, voice of Kane. How was all these senpais? All of these senpais noticing little old Swivel Man. It's a weird feeling, man. It's a weird feeling. Fox117 says, "Tell me that Oni follows you now." Yeah, he does. He does. This is something that I have to remind everybody about, though, is that being a Twitter mutual could only go so far. It's a great honor, to be sure, but can't let it get to my head. Just because you're mutuals on social media does not mean you're best friends. Gotta keep telling myself that. But god damn it feels nice to see that little tag in front of their name that says follows you. And I can't deny it. It feels good.
Swivel here.
But I can't let it get to my head. Anyway. I'm bored with $1 through the stream element says, "Evening, Jackie. I'm late from over..." Jackie? I've never been called Jackie before, but whatever. Jackie the Hong. I like that. Oh, Jackie Chan? I get it. "I'm late from overtime today, but I hope you and your joblins are enjoying this fine summer night. When you said Mandor Gundam, I thought you said Mandalore Gundam, and thought, oh shoot, Gundam Star Wars is real? That would be sick. That would make me care a little bit more about Star Wars. Maybe like 0.5% more, but not much. I still gotta watch Andor, by the way. I watched season 1. Fantastic. I gotta watch season 2. I heard it's really good. Oh yeah, Kenneth Traver, David K has been following me since we collabed. Been a while since we've been mutuals forever. Goji115 says, yeah, parasocial behavior has to be in check. Exactly. You don't want to let it get to your head. You don't want it to become a parasocial thing. That's the worst thing that can happen. And because, hold on. Let me check the view count before I say this embarrassing fun fact. God damn it. There's still quite a bit of people watching. God damn it, okay. If there was less people, I might have said. God damn it. Fuck it, I'll say it. I'll say it, and I'm ashamed of it. I'm ashamed that I've done this, but I have a bad habit of drunk texting. I've done it a few times to people that I love and respect, and I always make myself look foolish. It's one of the reasons why I'm not drinking as much anymore. You know, if this were just a month ago, I would have been drinking beer or cider or whatever the fuck on a Wednesday. I'm not doing that anymore. You know, it's a bit of a problem. So what I'm trying to say is I have drunk text a mutual that I love and respect. And I might have just ruined things after that. It's been 2 years since I've done it, and I think about it every night. It haunts my waking moment. I should have never done it. Yeah. So, I'll just say that. I'll hold it there. I won't say who it is, but I will give you that. I've drunk texted mutual. It wasn't anything bad, you know. Look. Hold on, I can look them up right now. It was more so like, you want to hang out? Come on, dude, let's hang out. I hear you're going to this place. I'm going to go there too. Let's hang out. And it's like, I don't know. It's annoying. It wasn't anything like extreme. I didn't send a dick pic or nothing, but it was just, I felt like I was being annoying after reading them the morning after, you know? It's like, fuck, I shouldn't have done that. It wasn't Gary Chalk, fortunately. I would. Yeah. I guess in hindsight, it wasn't that bad, but it was just a little, like, it was a spaghetti moment. I spilled my spaghetti a little bit. Yeah. Anyway. Thoughts on Amazing Yamaguchi Agent Venom? Haven't seen it. Probably good. I'm bored with the dollar through the stream element says,
Hey, Debbie, when will you build that Lego set with David K?
I have no idea. I love to hang out with him more though. Maybe I'll get my chance soon. We'll see how everything turns out. Okay, chat. I am going to set a timer for myself. 10 minutes. Let's make this a 3-hour stream. How does that sound? 10 minutes, chat. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Appreciate everybody watching tonight. And just like the previous Just Playing stream that I did with the Mastermind Creations Tyrantron, I let myself be quiet a lot during this stream, so I hope you guys didn't mind that. Apparently you guys don't. I saw a lot of your comments for that stream, the Mastermind Creations Tyrantron, and you guys didn't mind that I get absorbed in the figure posing it. I did a lot of that tonight as well, and you guys seem to be fine with it, so I think I'm going to continue doing that for my Just Playing streams, just really absorbing the presence of the figure, really processing the visual information here, so appreciate you, is what I'm trying to say. All right. Let's continue for the last few minutes of the stream. Have you read Absolute Batman? I have not. Although Shocks told me in the last drawing stream that we did that it's worth a read. I love the concept. I didn't know the concept behind it. Bruce Wayne as a working man? I didn't know. Interesting. Thirsty, it wasn't Greg. It wasn't Greg. It wasn't Greg Sestero. Yeah, he follows me, and he follows you too. That's awesome. Oh, Christopher103, great question here. I'm surprised no one else has brought it up. What did I think of Ben Farrell's video? Or Ben Farrell. I still don't know how to pronounce his name. I'll just say Ben Farrell. I thought it was a really well-made video, for sure. If you guys haven't seen it, I highly recommend you check it out. If you want to see your boy get glazed for 46 minutes, it's a really well put together video. But I disagree with him somewhat in his criticisms toward other Transformers creators, or what he would call titter creators. Transformers toy reviews. It's a great term. Titter. It's funny. But yeah, this idea that I'm some sort of standard to be held by, I don't. It's not exactly what he said, but it's kind of implied within the video that the things that I do are inherently better than other creators. I don't believe that. I know a lot of people believe that. A lot of people have told me that, and I do disagree. I'm not being like, you know, a humble brag or whatever, but I'm just saying that the fact that there are different types of Transformers toy content out there is what makes the space so beautiful. And I'm not for everybody. You know, God forbid if I was the standard for toy reviews. I think it would get old very quickly. I'm not for everybody. The Transformers toy reviews shouldn't, all of them shouldn't be like my videos. Everybody has their own style, and different audiences have different preferences. If you don't enjoy my more jokey, fast-paced style of video, you'll enjoy someone like Pio's more analytical, more raw approach to the toy reviews, right? Or Bolt Matrix. If you don't like my humor, maybe you'll enjoy the humor of Shartimus Prime more. That's completely fine. You know, it's great that people have options, and I disagree with this idea that I'm the gold standard for Transformers toy reviews. But other than that, the Ben Farrell video was really well made, really well edited. He continues to nail my style, which it continues to be uncanny. I recommend you check it out and form your own opinion, but that's how I feel about the video. It's really well made. I've subscribed to him. He's great. Appreciate his compliments and his criticisms. All right. RKB4 8.1 through the stream elements. Hi, Jobby. Couldn't watch the stream today due to work. How was the dinosaurs? Good or bad? Very good. Both of them. Very good. Speaking of alcohol, I did get blackout drunk last week, and I couldn't remember how I got home from the bar. No injuries, luckily. Drink responsibly, everyone. Thank God for that. I've only gotten blackout drunk once or twice, and it's not a great feeling. Yeah. It's a problem. It could be a problem, you know. I'm just trying to cut back on alcohol before it develops into an actual problem, because before that, I wouldn't consider myself like an actual alcoholic. I called myself an alcoholic for a joke, for the meme, but I didn't realize how bad real alcoholism could be, and thankfully I wasn't to that point. But you know, my heart goes out to people who are actually struggling with it, because it can be a real problem. I'm just basically cutting back on it before it develops into an actual mental health issue. Fortunately, it wasn't to that point. But a few drunk texts were enough for me to stop. Okay. How many kisses would I give the video for the Ben Farrell video? That's a solid 3 kisses, just because of how well made it is. Even if I disagreed with it somewhat, it was still a really well made video. I would give it 3 kisses. Zashi is saying a pro tip hangover cure: take an aspirin or two before you go to sleep, and bam, no hangover. Dude, Gooseworks of all people gave me insane hangover cure, and the fact that it worked scared me into not drinking for a bit. She recommended Pedialyte Advanced Care Plus, something like that. I bought a whole pack, and just right before I go to sleep, after a long night of drinking, chug a whole bottle of that Pedialyte stuff, and zero hangover. And it was insane because I was expecting to be fucked up the next morning, but when I wasn't, I could describe it as an uncanny feeling. It was like, I should be fucked up, but I'm not. What the hell is going on? It scared me, so I took a break. I took a break from drinking after that. Yeah. Yeah, Pedialyte, insane. But specifically Pedialyte Advanced, because I have done normal Pedialyte before, and it didn't work nearly as well as this advanced care stuff. So, yeah. The goose hacks. The goose hacks are real. I'm bored with $1 through the stream element says, hey, my name is Javi, and today we're taking a look at the perfect grade 1-to-1 Ben Farrell. Beautiful. Zashi says, I haven't had a hangover since 25. I'm 41 now. Let's keep it that way. You don't. You're not missing out. Flaming Skull, exactly, dude. I think that's a major part of what scared me. Not just because it was uncanny, but I knew that if I kept doing it, it's dangerous. Flaming Skull says, drinking and not having drawbacks. Damn, that sounds dangerous. Yeah, it was like setting alarms in my head where I saw a timeline where I would drink heavily every weekend and do the Pedialyte thing. That could not end well. So it was at that moment that I decided to cut back on my drinking. I'm not like going full teetotaler. I still drink, but I'm making it a rule for myself that I will only drink socially. So last Friday on the stream, I did drink because Goose was drinking. So I didn't break my rule there. Yeah, so that's my rule. I will only drink socially. I will drink among company. I will not drink by myself. Goji115 says, you're stuck in a cabin to wait out a blizzard. What other YouTubers are you taking with you? That's easy, my friends. Yeah, you know what, Shocks? I would keep you in a cabin to wait out a blizzard. Shocks, Goose, all the boys, Omar, Oscar, even Caesar. They all have YouTube accounts. So there you go. Easy. Easy. Shocks and Draw says, Goose is leading you down the path of corruption and spoiled livers. Exactly. That's the thing. I had to calm it down after that one time where the Pedialyte hack worked. So I've been down that road before. I'm not gonna take it again. Okay, chat. So that was the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed my time here tonight with these lovely, lovely dinosaur figures. Spoiled rotten on the posable dinosaur figures here. Definitely gotta do some minor fixes with the Raptor, but other than that, beautiful figures, especially the Hiya Toys Godzilla. If I had to choose one of these, I think I would go with Godzilla. Overall, the better figure, but the Raptor just sold me on Nanmu Studio's entire catalog. So definitely look forward to more Nanmu Studio content. I already pre-ordered the Indominus Rex, and I will definitely get my dirty hands on their T-Rex and their Spinosaurus. God damn it. And maybe even their V-Rex. I think I'm gonna order that tonight, actually, their V-Rex. So, Nanmu Studios, I'm locked in. You got me. You got me by the balls. Anyway, chat. Thank you very much for watching tonight. If you like the stream, leave a like, leave a comment on the VOD when it comes out. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for over 100,000 subscribers. And subscribe to the main channel as well, because there will be a new toy review very, very soon. The goal is Saturday, as it always has been. Lego Soundwave review. Look forward to that. And look forward to the next stream on this channel, which should be on Friday. Still trying to figure out what I'm going to do, but I'm leaning towards a Just Playing stream featuring a complicated Transformer. So that's either going to be a Touch Toys thing or MPG God Bomber. I'm sure some of you guys are excited to see that, right? You know what? Maybe the God Bomber. I think I might do the God Bomber. Sounds like less of a headache. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Thank you for donating tonight. Your generosity is always appreciated. And if you are, by any chance, coming from Twitter, really appreciate the support on social media. The amazing digital... The amazing digital... What would I call it? The amazing digital Twitter following, I guess. I don't know. It's just been amazing. The amount of love and support that I've been getting just for my 4 seconds of screen time in the digital circus. And if you haven't seen The Amazing Digital Circus, highly recommend you check it out. It's great. It's a great show, and it's almost over. And I can't wait to see what comes next out of that damn thing. Look forward to, I guess, one more appearance of the disappearing guy, ironically. Okay. What else is there to say? How do I... Oh, goddammit, the tip keeps falling off. Oh, hold on, chat. Hold on, chat, let me cook. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eye.